When it comes to taking care of your car, one important part to consider is the transmission. The transmission helps your car change gears and move smoothly. Here are some differences between a transmission flush and a fluid change. First, it's important to know what transmission fluid is. Transmission fluid is a special type of oil that helps keep the transmission cool, clean, and working properly. It lubricates all the moving parts inside the transmission, so they don't get worn out or damaged. Over time, this fluid can get dirty or break down, so it needs to be replaced regularly. A transmission fluid change is when a mechanic drains out the old transmission fluid from your car and puts in new fluid. This is the basic service for keeping the transmission healthy. Usually, the mechanic will remove the transmission fluid from the transmission pan under the car, but some fluid might still be left inside the transmission. The old fluid is drained out through a drain plug, and new fluid is added. It replaces the dirty or old fluid with fresh fluid. Most car makers recommend changing transmission fluid every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, but you should check your car's manual. A transmission flush is a more thorough service. It uses a machine to flush out all the old fluid from the transmission system, including the fluid in hard-to-reach places. The machine pushes new fluid through the transmission while removing the old fluid at the same time. The machine connects to your car's transmission system and completely replaces the fluid. By flushing out the old fluid, dirt, and debris from inside, it helps clean the transmission thoroughly. How often this service should be done varies depending on the car and driving conditions, but many experts recommend having it done around every 60,000 miles. Both services have their place, and which one you need depends on your car and how you drive it. Transmission fluid change is a good, basic maintenance step. It is usually enough to keep your transmission healthy if you do it regularly and drive under normal conditions. Transmission flush is better if your transmission fluid is very dirty, or if your car has been driven hard. It can clean the transmission better by removing sludge and debris. But it's not always recommended for very old cars or cars with transmission problems, as it might cause leaks or problem if the seals are worn. A transmission fluid change is a good choice if you want regular, affordable maintenance, especially if your car is newer or in good condition, and you follow the manufacturer's recommended service schedule. On the other hand, a transmission flush is better suited for cars with high mileage, typically over 75,000 miles, or when the transmission fluid looks very dark or smells burnt. Both a transmission flush and a transmission fluid change help keep your car's transmission in good shape, but they do it in different ways.